How's everyone doing today? It's your boy JJ Domination, and today, oh my god, we're back with episode 3 of the NFL Superlatives list, and we're doing it with the Cincinnati Bengals. So here we go, let's get into it. Hopefully none of these are controversial answers. Maybe they are, I don't know, we'll see. But best player, we're going to start off with Geno Atkins. I was going to consider AJ Green for this, but injuries have kind of slowed him down over the last few years. Mainly over the last year or two. But Geno Atkins, man, he has been a game wrecker. Still one of the best defensive tackles in the game. Still one of the best interior pass rushers in the game. So, respect to him. He is still one of the best. Now we go to brand new additions, or best new additions, I guess you could say. And that's going to be Jonah Williams for me. He's one of those guys. He's a technician at the tackle position. Not going to blow you away with his athleticism or his footwork. He's just a technician. Checks all the boxes. Teams were talking about playing him at guard. He said, nope, I'm a left tackle. And granted, I think he's going to be a solid left tackle someday. Most underrated, I'm going to have to go with Carl Lawson, man. This dude was a freak of nature when he was coming out into the draft. One of the most explosive pass rushers I've seen in a while. And I was vouching for him to be a second-round pick, an early to mid-second-round pick, if not a late first-round pick, and he goes into the fourth round. Injuries last year kind of caught up with him, but overall, when he's been on the field, he has been a beast, and he has shown you flashes after flashes after flashes of what he can do, and the tape doesn't lie. This man is a beast. If he can stay healthy, he is going to be a beast. And he could potentially be an all-pro someday. And listen, that's high praise. I get it. This guy is that good. You know, he's been one of my guys, along with other players like Frank Clark. Listen, man, I'm high on Carl Lawson. What can I say? Most overrated, this is pretty easy. John Ross. I mean, this is a clear example of drafting somebody because they ran a fast 40. Last year, he did show flashes, however, that he could get some touchdowns for you, which is a good thing, but just overall, man, he's been a very underwhelming player for this team. Got injured on his first touch, his first carry, you know, as a wide receiver on like a reverse. He got hurt, and he didn't even register a single catch his rookie season. This past season, he showed promise. This narrative can obviously change because, like, you know, some players just develop at a different rate, but unfortunately for him, time is starting to run out, but maybe with Zach Taylor, he could inject some life into him. So this is more of a positive, overrated ranking, whereas the last two have kind of been, well, you've been in the league for a while and you've had one good season. So for him, it's like the jury's still out on him. Breakout player, in my opinion, this guy won't really be a breakout player because I feel like he's already breaking out, but the media and NFL fans kind of don't know about him. But William Jackson, man, this guy is a beast at the cornerback position. Really showed what he could do over the last couple of seasons. He's just been one of the better not rookie corners, but one of the better young corners in the league. And people just kind of don't know about him because he just plays for Cincinnati, which, who cares, right? But I think William Jackson will help put himself on the map this upcoming season, kind of assert himself into that conversation of best young corners. For Prove It year, we're going to go with Andy Dalton. He isn't a Prove It year. I don't care how you chop it up. I don't really care what anyone has to say. He's in a Prove It year. He's got like 1 or 2 years left on his contract. He's in here with a new coordinator. Not a new coordinator, but a new head coach, and this is an offensive-minded coach. Some people have been trying to say, oh, Marvin Lewis has been holding Andy Dalton down, and it's like he had his best season under Marvin Lewis. What are you talking about? In 2015, when he looked like a top 5 MVP candidate until he broke his, you know, got a boo-boo on his thumb and had to sit out for 5 games, you know. Like, he was looking really good. The team was like 9-0 at one point. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I don't really think Andy Dalton's that good. I think he's average to below average at best. I know people are probably going to hate on that too, like they did Matthew Stafford and my teams to consider for franchise, which laughable at best. But Andy Dalton's worse than Matthew Stafford, so there's that. There's my opinion on that, my 2 cents. And the X factor is going to be Giovanni Bernard. This has basically become Joe Mixon's backfield and almost Joe Mixon's team. At one point, it was Giovanni Bernard and Jeremy Hill, and then it was kind of the Giovanni Bernard show for a bit. Joe Mixon broke out last season and is kind of taking away playing time from Giovanni Bernard. But there are going to be times where Giovanni Bernard is going to be asked to make some plays here and there. And I think if he can make those plays, this team could win a few more games than you'd expect. I don't really expect much from the Cincinnati Bengals, but you never know. Giovanni Bernard could be the team's X factor, could be the decisive player that helps them determine wins and losses. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. The next team we'll be doing is the Buffalo Bills. So, yeah, peace out and leave your thoughts down below.